guys. Welcome to the second episode of my podcast, The Surrenderer Faith Journey. I know I promised you all that my husband will be here on the second one, but we got tied up with the public engagement, and then we went ahead and got married because we could not abstain any longer. And that's just the real deal there. And a lot going on. However, I want to come on here to get something pushed out because I'm trying to do these weekly and be faithful to what God told me to do with this podcast. So here I am. So for starters, I know last week I spoke to you all about you can walk normal. It's fine. It's just a podcast. So I know I had mentioned to you guys that I resigned from the Bureau of FBI. So I don't know if you guys follow me on my Instagram or not, but it is linked in the bio below. But here is a picture of your girl and the director of the Bureau and his note to me. So this was my last day in the director's office before I went to, was it Mississippi? No, that's when I went to Safe Streets and Gangs Unit. Get my Mrs. to Miss box today. So I wanted to open it with you all because I am excited to see what else is in here. So what's up, Noah? So on the inside, it says, for every bride to be. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then on the inside, it says, yeah, if you can hold it for me and I'll just grab this stuff out. Thank you. So you get this little, where are you going? No, like bring it here. I'm going to open it like in front of them. So wedding day essentials is what's on the front. And then the box is really cute. Like hold it like that for me. Like put it down like here. So the box is super cute. And you get like this Mrs. Wedding. This is cute. Guys, let's dive into the second episode. So it's just like different to-do lists, pretty much things to get done, wedding cake and stuff like that. Morning of, so that will be helpful for wedding day because April will be here before we know it. I found my dress, you guys, and my shoes are ordered. I got them on sale, so I thought you were gonna hold it. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is cute, babe. I'm gonna get this from my leg. We're probably not gonna do that in the ceremony because I am married to a bishop. I am a first lady, so we will keep that for the room. But that's cute. Okay. Aw, a little treat for your dancing feet. Yes, we need those. So we got the little, these look a little small, sis. So yes, we got those. And it comes in a cute little bag. I'm probably going to get a medium because these are too small. They look too small. But that's super cute. I would definitely need those. And then we have a sleepy mask, which I love these. I have several of these, but you can never have too many. Oh, this is so cute. Can you say bridal shower? Like, this is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put that on. I'm actually going to wash that first. And then we have, what else? I Do With You wedding day stationery set. Oh, 2 vow books and 2 note cards. That is so cute. Oh, let me show you guys with it. And then it's like in this thing for your wedding day. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then it comes with the vow books. You guys, they are so cute. Husband, I hope you watching because they got us together. They got us together, boo. To the love of my life. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a baby tomorrow. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But we're married, so it's like all bets are off. You feel me? So let's see. High heel protectors. Okay, so I'm thinking like I can put my. Oh, okay, that's cute. That is cute. Oh, okay. So I don't know what that is, but I'm thinking I can put that on the bottom of my heel as I'm dancing on the dance floor. I don't know. Let's see if it says anything on the back. Oh, it says must have for outdoor events. Oh, that's so cute because you know how some like outdoor things have those like little indentations, like dips in the like curve and marquees. Like that's what these are for. Oh, that's cute. All right. This is so cute. Just married car window decal. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, I like this box better than the first one. You can't stop the rain. I don't know what these are, but I guess it's the Val book holders. You okay? So we got that. Hold on, let me put this on the charger because this thing is going dead. Let's see. I'll probably edit this part out. Probably not. You guys, this is like the raw deal podcast, so I'm not going to do any editing. This is what you see is what you get. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. So this is for the guest table where you guys can like where they can give us cards and gifts like money or money. So now I'm joking. Or gifts or thank you cards or we wish you guys nothing but the best, like stuff like that. So that's what this is. And it's so cute. And this is what that was. Okay, what's next?
That's it.
That's it? You sure? That was a good box. So thank you, Mrs. to Miss Box. That was nice. Oh, and this is everything that it came with. Okay, that box was worth the 40. I think it was like $45. But the first box was not giving that. Okay. So yes, that is my box, you guys. I just wanted to share that moment with you all because I know a lot of my viewers are from Instagram, and a lot of my videos and things like that I post is about the wedding, the engagement. So yes. All right. So since my husband is not here with us, okay, so this is mommy's podcast, but if you want to make your own, we can definitely get you on one. Okay, all right. Yep. Okay, go ahead, finish your room. Okay, yep. But let's just talk about how things been going since I surrendered everything. And in full transparency, when I surrendered my career for God and I've just been resting because God told me to rest for a year, I was scared. Like I have bills, I have a child. So like, bills don't stop. They come monthly, faithfully. You don't get a free month or two. Like they want their money. So, I was scared, I had money, but money comes and goes and like, I'm used to living a certain lifestyle. So I did sacrifice that lifestyle, to a certain extent, like I like good food and like, I do buy organic things and that's pricey, which I don't know why America puts an extra price tag on healthy food, but actually I do, and it's because of the pharmaceutical. But the medical industry is it's money driven. The more people that they can make ill and sick, the more money that they get. So it makes sense why they put an extra price tag on eating healthy. But I also think that that's going to become tainted as well because a lot more people are becoming more aware of the health route versus medicine. But anywho, so I had to take a step back on like spending, right? To be more cautious of my spending habits. Like I only got what we needed and not what we wanted. It was a few things that I got what we wanted, but I'm a busybody. Like, I'm always finding something to do to make some type of income, or just do it, right? I just been like that. And this is my first year out of my whole life where God sat me down and say, relax. So not making any income, and the Lord telling me to relax was triggering for me. Like, it was abnormal for me. I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt like I should be doing something. Now, don't get me wrong, the first 3 months I was chilling. Like, I was definitely enjoying it. But then, like, as the months was going by and my money was getting low, I was like, okay, God, what we doing? These bills ain't stopping, God. And I would cry my heart out, like, God, I'm scared. Like, what? I know you want me to rest for how long? And I'm ready to work. I'm ready to do something, because I'm not built to just sit on my butt. I just remember I was so eager to do something, and it's on my Instagram. And the Lord didn't tell me to apply, which I was hoping he would say, go ahead, get a job, and this is what I want you to do. But no, he was like, go get a sign and tell people, about your journey. And I didn't want to do it, like, but that's pride. Like, I'm not too good to stand on the side of the road with everything that God gave me, my car, my health, to stand, the air that I'm breathing, like my limbs working, like, the clothes that I got on like, no, I could stand out there. And I did that. And I felt happy. Like, I felt like I did something without making money. I mean, people try to give me money, but I was like, I'm not here for that. Humbly, I'm not here for that. I had gave a huge tithe into a church. I was super scared to do it. But I have a giving heart. So, like, once God told me why he needed me to do it, I just did it, even though I'm not working and I had my own bills, and I prefer to keep that large lump sum to myself. At the time, I didn't want to do it, but I took that leap out on faith, and I trust God, and I did it anyway. So when my money was getting super low, God allowed a little more than what I gave to come back to me. Let me say that again. God allowed what I gave in the midst of me not working, and I'm still not working, but he gave that back to me, plus a little more. So and I just remember, like, going in the closet and, like, crying, like, bawling my eyes out, like, about how scared, because I was being obedient. Like, because you got to think about it. Like, I left my career. So, like, when you leave your career, like, you don't know where to start from there. Like, I did hospitality and I love helping people, and I did that. And I feel like that's where I ultimately want to go back to. But, like, you don't know. Like, I didn't know, like, where to go from there. Like, you're starting from scratch, sis. Like, what we about to do, God? So I was bawling my eyes out, and out of nowhere, I started busting out laughing, like, in the core, like one of those core laughs. Like, I had one of those. And I was just like, where did that come from? And I remember my favorite scripture is Proverbs 31:25. And I was like, okay. But I was comforted. Like, this journey is abnormal, and you're going to be scared. You're going to have the what ifs, and what if this and what if that. Like, when I left my job, like, where I'm going to live? What about this? What about this? What about Noah? What about this? What about this bill? What about this? And this. And God, like, I'm still not working, and it's been 6 months. 6 months, and still not working. And God's provided and still providing for me. And I have 6 more months to go. And 6 months, I've moved to a unknown area that I've never moved to. There's no family. And then I met my husband. So it's like, God is bigger than our what is. God is bigger than our what is. God is bigger than our doubts. And all he wants us, like, he's our rock. Like, he's our refuge. So it's like, take it to God. Like, that's the biggest, like, and it's so, like, I wish everyone can, like, experience this love and truly tap into God the way that they need to, or that the way that he needs you to. Because I feel like God has a way of speaking to you, and he placed things in your heart to do. All you have to do is follow that and trust in God. Because if you think about it, if I would have never left my job, I would have been miserable. Yeah, I would have been making six figures, but money isn't everything, you know? Um, and I say miserable because if you listen to the first podcast, you'll understand why. If I would have kept going, I would have lost it. So, and then on top of that, I wouldn't have met my great husband, you know, I wouldn't have gotten this rest. Like, it's so many people, and I looked this up years ago, but it's so many people that retire, like they work their whole life up till 55, 60, or 50, whatever, right? And then they don't really truly get to enjoy life. And so it's like, when God grants you rest or trying to tell you to get out of a situation and gives you the opportunity to get away from that situation, take it. Don't worry about the what is. Like, give him the what is. And yes, I have my days, but like I said, I take it to God. I take it to God. And when I say I take it to God, I take it to God and I leave it there. So I spend a lot of time, like the time that I would spend at work, I would spend time with God. So reading the Bible, mornings throughout the day, nights, waking up in the middle of the night. And so pretty much between like 2:50 to 5 a.m. That's like the times I wake up, right? And it was faithfully, towards I wasn't really getting that much rest. And I know there's this thing going around like, oh, it's the enemy, you're finding them out. It's not that. I can't speak for everybody, but the times that God speaks to his people, like majority of his works was in the middle, early in the mornings. Like that's just is written in the Bible. Those times I would pray, I would speak, talk to God. God will give me messages on like what I'm going through and help me through things and comfort me and things like that. So I spent a lot of time with God, and I was isolated from the world, I would say, because I wasn't going out. I was very intentional with my time with God, and it got to the point where I was content with that. Like, so content that I didn't even want to go out in the world. And I remember, because I'm a cooker, so I prefer to cook at home than to eat out and eat at restaurants, because the restaurants, they don't be giving like they used to. Like, they used to wear hair nets and gloves and like, common courtesy around people's food. Now you don't get that. And it just grosses me out. And then the videos that's going around on how they make the food, like, sis, I prefer to cook. So, however, this one night I didn't want to cook. I had taste for chicken wings, and I went out, and I haven't been out in a while. Like, when I go to my son's practices, his coach doesn't the parents in, because they just want to focus on what they're doing. Perfectly fine. So I'm in my car, so I'm not really out in the world then. And when I go to the grocery store, it's in the mornings with older people. So it's like, I'm really not out like at night and things like that. So this time it was like, I want to say it was like 7, and it was dark, and I went in Wild Buffalo Wings, and I will never forget, the girl on the phone was like arguing with somebody about, how she found out he was sleeping with somebody, and she was cursing up a storm, and then the people in the back making the food was listening to Future. I was like, God, I cannot. I just wanted to run home. Like, when when God has you transitioning from, okay, let me speak in my shoe, right? So I went from being out in the lukewarm world, like drinking, having fun, cursing, whatever, right? Working hard, making money, to leaving all of that. And then it's just you and God and your child. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like so peaceful. It's comforting. Although I had some worries about like bills and things like that, I just knew, like, I had a sense of comfort and joy. Like, I remember I had got a text message from somebody. I'm not even going to air them out. and they called me out my name, right? And this is Transparency Podcast, okay? So they called me out of my name. And right then and there, you know who it is. Yeah, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to do that. So now the old Rachel, I would have got into that. You know what I'm saying? I would have had some heat for that person. And I usually do. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody on that side of I go in. And but God, I just had this sense of peace, and like I was undisturbed. Like I was so undisturbed that do you have money on your card? Then you can get it. If you don't, then and I'm talking. Okay. So I didn't, and this person from calling me out my name, like calling me names and saying like what they not gonna do and things like that. And you know what I did? I prayed. I said, Lord, have your way. Me surrendering how I felt to God. And I said, God, guide my steps and let me have the heart that you need me to have in this situation, because that's not nice that this person is saying this to me. Right. And I started like, I show love back. Like, pretty much like, I know you're hurt. I know you're probably going through a lot, but I'm keeping you in my prayers, and I'm throwing scriptures at them because they're like hot headed, and, and they were quiet after that, like straight peaceful. Like I didn't hear nothing else after that. So I was like, thank you, God. And that's just where I was. That's just an example of one of many that I went through in this faith journey, is that I really was becoming selfless. Like God was able to like really show me that it's not about you. Like how people respond to you, or like what people go through, or what you're going through, it's not even on you, and it's not about you. It's not on you because God already has the victory. He's taking care of it. So why trip? And these people that's attacking you, the enemy is using to get to you so you can fail your test and mess up your blessing. So it's like, show love. And that's what I did to that person. Like, this person's probably watching this, and hello, you've been in my prayers, but the enemy used you to try to destroy me, and you didn't move. It's written in the Bible that you become immovable. And I'm not boasting in myself, so let me correct that right now. I'm boasting in the Lord, because you, the person that may be watching, you know how I am. And I always had something to say, and I didn't. I carried you with grace. Well, God gave me the strength and gave me the wisdom and gave me the instruction to carry you with grace. And well, not even with grace, but with love. And I've been blessed since then, like even before you, but I've been multiplied from that. And it was made out an example for not only me, but for, yes, was made out an example. He talking about that. But I just know, like, at that moment you were hurt, and you go through a lot, and you've been through a lot, you know. So that had nothing to do with me. And I prayed like hard for you, because it's no hard feelings over here. Okay. Yeah, I'll add this to your card. Where's the rest of it? You gonna spend your money already? So, excuse this. I'm not editing this, because this is a true podcast, and this is my life, and this is, you are in the real deal. So, But yeah, so I know that person was hurt and I covered them, and I just asked God to have their way in their life to provide resources. So that is the heart I have, and that is the heart I will continue to have. I will be slow to anger and slow to speak. Like, I always go to the Lord when I'm triggered, when I'm upset, when I'm sad, anything. I go when I'm hurt. Like, I go to God for everything, and I seek direction and guidance because He knows the best way that I should carry and I should go. Because as it is written, my favorite scripture, acknowledge the Lord in all your ways and He will direct your path. That is so facts. Like, even me now being married, when I am triggered about something, I go to God. I don't take it to my husband. Like, we should start practicing that. Like, when we're triggered, take it to God, and God will rest that trigger and bring light to that trigger to let you know, like, He'll give you insight on that trigger. But don't always be quick to let your emotions and your feelings direct your path, because it will lead to destruction. And so this faith journey has definitely made me selfless. And I'm still human. Like, as everyone the people that know me, when I drive, because I don't truly understand why people drive the way that they do. And I may slip up a few times here and there on some things. So God is still working on me. However, when it comes to when it comes to things that I know how I would react, and I see that I didn't react that way, just being in this journey, God has helped me with that. He has definitely helped me with that, because I've always been a person to speak my mind and defend my child or defend people that I love. That's just been my MO my whole life. And now I approach it differently. And so yeah, so that's been a part of that. Spend a lot of time with God, and the enemy sending people to try to throw me off track and bring me back to where I was. And the whole, like, every time I'll take it to God, and God will lead my steps, and I'll be safe. I won't mess up, and I won't be disobedient in God and go a route that the Lord doesn't want me to take or go, because I came to Him about it. I didn't make any moves. I didn't text back angrily. I was slow. Like, when you're triggered or angry, take a step back, go to God. That person don't need a response right then and there. Don't let your emotions and your feelings guide your steps, because it will not lead you in the right path. When I finish with this, I'll do this. Go do what I told you to do. Okay, I'll do it when I'm done with this in a second. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys next week.